everybody, this is Pam with Jesus Junk Journals, and we are working on the blank planner. Okay, and there's one more thing I forgot about, and that is this little pocket is actually meant to go down here at the bottom, so you can stick notes or receipts or something on there, depending on what your planner's about. So I'm going to glue that on really quick. And I actually did that on the Faith Planner first. Like, I went and glued all these on so I wouldn't forget about it. So maybe I'll do that here in a little bit when I get done. Okay, so that is that. So we came to this blank page, and in the kit there are, I don't know, 3 or 4 special things that you can put in on some of these blank pages. So I'm going to use this set of pockets, and I thought I had it inked, but I don't. I mean, they're sort of digitally inked. I shadowed them on the edges, but I always think it looks better if you actually add your ink to that. But that's up to you. So I'm just going to quickly... Okay. And you know, you don't have to layer them. You can use them individually if you would like to. But I'm going to layer them. And I think I'm going to layer it like that. Something like that. So it's going to go on here. So I need something back here. And so I think I'm just going to add some texture with the vintage photo ink. And I only need it just up there at the top. It's kind of there. Okay. I really just want something that's not white up there. And I think I will go ahead and do the edge. You know, I like a lot of distress ink on the edges, probably more than most people, so don't let that, just look away while I'm doing that. Okay. So I'm going to lay it out like that. So I'm going to get them spaced out, take these 2 off, and just kind of make a mark down here so I know where I want it to be. And put the glue in the usual places and put that on there. I'm going to leave, if there is any room, and there is a tiny bit, I'm going to try to get it over on this side so that it won't bind up in the fold. And then the second one looks like, if you're wanting them to be even, you know, something like that. So I'm just going to make a little mark here and then glue it. I hope you guys are having a good day, and the sun is shining and the birds are singing, and I don't know, there aren't as many birds right now in this time of the year, but the geese finally stopped coming around that new pond thing that they're building next door to us. So I don't know if they're done, if they've flown south for the winter and they're all done, or what happened, but that little bit of excitement's ended. So now, oops, we're having this crazy, like, heat wave, I would say, for this time of the year. We're like in the upper 60s and even 70, which is kind of crazy for here. This one I'm going to, of course, take right straight to the bottom, line it up with that. All right, so there is that. And then we're ready to start on February. And so February, I don't think I'm going to use my 3 pockets that I put in the kit. I think I might, well, you know what? Let me cut them apart. I could put one at the bottom. See, I don't want to lose the rose. I think it's pretty. And I could put one about here. And that would be 2 pockets. I think I'll do that. So I thought the other thing is I could have put a corner pocket just on this one side here. And that would have worked as well. But I think that might be pretty to put 2 pockets. So I'll do that. And a reminder that these have a scalloped edge. If you like to fussy cut, you can cut those out. I don't like to fussy cut, so I'm not going to cut it out, but you feel free to do that. Okay, and I'm just going to put this one all the way up here so I get a good view of my rose. And glue this. And then we come to, let me get out my, let me find my February goodies here. Okay, wow. Well, like I say, if anything can get lost, it will. It's like I couldn't find February anywhere. Here it is. I'm going to put the tab over there. Hopefully that doesn't get lost. Here's that small pocket. So I'm going to glue that on. And actually, the pockets, I made them pretty light because I thought you might want to write on them. And I wanted to make sure it was readable. But I kind of think it's almost too pale. So I am going to work on mine a little bit with some Distress ink just as soon as I find the other dauber. I know what you're thinking. I need to clean up my area. It's true. You're right. Because I can't seem to put my hands on anything. And you're probably looking at it. I'll tell you what. Just going to tear that off, be done with it. And I'm going to use Worn Lipstick, which is kind of like my new favorite ink, I think. And just kind of add some pink to this. Just a little bit. Oh, let's see. And where's February? I think I might add a little bit more to the tab too while I'm at it. Make it a little pinkier. Okay. All right, so the glue, which so far I have managed to put the pin back in. Pretty proud of myself about that. And this is just a little pocket for notes or receipts or whatever goes with that subject that you're using this for. And so now I've got these blank cards on each one, and that's meant for you to write a quote or glue a quote on there or whatever you want to do. So this one gets the bigger page. And I am going to scrap it up. I'm going to cover it with scraps. Whoops. As soon as I get the right scrap bucket. Okay, so this is one of my scrap buckets. So I'm going to look for just, let me set it out of the way and just start cutting some or tearing some paper up and using it here on the sides. And I just need a little bit really around the edge as a border. So I'm going to let it run off so I can always trim it. And I got some, this is just a regular dictionary. So tear this up. Okay, so that was plenty. Oh, I need a little bit right there. Let's see. I'll use a little bit of this music. All right, I need to glue this on. And then trim these edges off and ink them again. That should make them blend in with everything else. If I can get these to trim off. Let me ink it within an inch of its life, and then we will be done. Okay. All right. Looks good to me. Okay, so February. And then this has this that goes on it. And so I think I'm going to do the Distress ink because like I told you, I'm trying to do this one quickly and simply for the most part. I mean, I have a couple things in mind down the road, but I'm gonna take this chance to add some more pink, I think. And as you can see, I'm not really worried about getting the stencil exactly on top of itself and registering it up really well, because I'm going to go over it now with some of the Vintage Photo and see if I can make it more interesting. And then glue that on top of it. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. All right. And then here's that page. And then we're ready for the, let's see, where did it go? I told you that I made this extra little page to go here. No, I did not either. I'm telling you a lie. This one goes here. Here, or here, however you want it. And so this one gets the pocket. And these pockets in the kit, there's ones that go kind of one direction, one that goes the other direction. So I kind of like to put it on this side because that way if you have a bigger card, it'll still fit in here. But if you put it here, you're limited pretty much that it can't be any wider than that. So, you know, however you want to do it. This one, I just made them all upside down, sideways, and backwards and forwards. So they're not really readable, which I think is fine. I hope you think that too. Oh, wait. I don't want to glue it in yet. So I need a background for this. I know I just did that, but I think I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do stenciling. And I'm going to use this numbers stencil. I was thinking I had a piece of paper gluing over this. Not so much. See if this will stick on. Okay. Okay, so now we're ready for this. And I didn't ink this. So let me do that real quick. So you can either use this or not, if it works for whatever you're going to use this planner for. But I think I'll go ahead and stick it in. I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use some of this pink. I may regret this, but I'm just going to put some pink Distress ink just here and there. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, so it adds just a little bit more pink to it. Yeah, that's good for me. I'm going to just glue that in. Okay, and then I think that's it. So that's it for February. So we did the special pocket. And by the way, there are labels, don't forget, in the kit that you can add to this and cut these out and put them on your pockets when you know what you're doing this for. So use those up. And then here's this page. And there is February. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, click like and think about subscribing. And then on the next video, we will move on to March.